Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first session of the very first KGC Book Club. If you're not familiar with KGC or me, I guess we'll make some introductions, and then we'll go over a little bit of, housekeeping, logistics for the book club, and then introduce you to the authors of our book club, Dean Allemang and Jim Hendler, who are with us today. Fabian Gandon, the third author, may also join. So KGC is short for the Knowledge Graphs Conference, which is a relatively new conference in the semantic space. We are interested in presenting knowledge graphs and related knowledge technologies, and especially their use cases. So knowledge graphs and the semantic web have been developing in academia for over 20 years. And of course, we have some of the primary movers in that with us today. Jim specifically was involved with the Semantic Web paper, which is very famous. And so KGC is, a great believer in this technology, and we want to bring that forward into industry and into use cases. Dean, Jim, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Okay, so I'm Dean Alamang, and I've been working with Ellie to piece this book club together. It sort of started off in a Slack channel from almost a side comment from someone who said, "Yeah, we did a book club at our company around the second edition," and somehow Ellie and I ran with that idea and have put together this book club, and we're sort of piecing together how we're going to organize this as we go. And I'll talk some more about that. But yeah, I'm one of the authors of the book, and with Jim Hendler for the first two editions, and we brought in Fabian Gandon for the third edition. And I'm looking forward to going through the material with a whole bunch of people who are reading it maybe for the first time, or reading the third edition for the first time, and taking lots of notes about things that we will need to update, because I'm sure that I'm going to learn in the preface of the first edition. I said I've learned more from my students than they have from me, and I sort of expect that that's going to happen in this book club as well. So I'll turn over to Jim.
So I'm Jim Hendler. I'm a professor at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. When I wrote the first edition, I was still a professor at the University of Maryland. I've been doing semantic web since before we called it that. And, I don't even know where to start except to say that it's really exciting to see a lot of people interested. We really hope this will be useful. Dean will be the primary instructor for a couple reasons, not the least of which is that I have a standing conflict on Wednesdays at 11, but it was such a good time for so many of you that we decided to do it. But I'll be available for questions. I'll try to monitor the Slack, but Dean will also sort of, if something comes up where it's felt I would be really the right one to deal with, he'll direct that directly to me. And other than saying it's very cool to see such interest, and we hope you're all going to like the book, and we apologize for how long it is, but we took stuff out and it still grew because there's just so much happening in this space, and it's such a great time to be looking at it.